Hello and welcome back to Trails Through Daybreak. So in the last episode, we finished up free time for nighttime and hanging out with people, and then movies. We watched movies, and then we ended. And the next day started. We decided to go to Basel. Ren decided over there decided to go to Basel as well. So both the school and Arkride Solutions are together now. We met Quatre Salesian as well, and now he's going to show us over to the Artisanal district after I look around. That is all. The Ren Company's partnerships bring more than 20 companies under our umbrella. Each company is still managed individually, but our vertical integration strategy puts us on par with the Empire's own Rhineford Company. Thanks to this structure, we have over 300 projects actively in development, though this does not introduce some headaches. Wait. This does introduce... We managers certainly have our work cut out for us, juggling those projects and partners all at once. We manage, though. You sure? I already talked to you guys. Green light, but yeah, no, this is the same. Stretch too thin? Why are you blue again? It's going to be tricky. I'm more worried about the budget, right? Yeah, it's more the budget. Yeah, that was the same. Huh. I guess it just lit it up again. Just be careful, okay? Hurry on back if things get ugly. And keep that guy at arm's length. He's dragging you around way more than he has the right to. Who? Oh, don't worry about it. Stay safe out there, is all I'm saying. Quatre, was it? Take good care of Anyas, okay? You don't feel threatened by him at all? Well, I guess he is younger than him, so... Catch you later, catch you later. You have this knack for seeing things we can't. I bet you'll find plenty of good stuff out there. Tell us all about it tonight, okay? Oh. All right. Quatre, Quatre, I'd leave Anyas in your capable hands. You two be careful now. Who knows what kind of awful messes you might get yourselves into. Okay. Well, at any rate, let me show you to the Artisanal district. Oh, were you contacting someone just now, Ren? Mm-hmm. That friend of mine I mentioned earlier. I might be able to pull some strings and take you all on a little tour. But expectation is the gateway to disappointment, of course. Just carry on as normal, and I'll keep you posted. Well, I suppose we will then. Thank you. I'll be back by curfew, so we can meet back up then.
You seem awfully popular at your school, Anyas.
I do? Oh, no. My classmates are just always looking out for me. That's all.
Why was his hand up in that? He's got like a caster. I'm about to cast a spell thing going on in his portrait. Don't worry about us, Anyas. You do what you want. And if anything comes up, I'm just a call away. I'm always willing to lend a helping hand or two. She was clearly contacting Tita then, right? There's your hotel. Oh.
Why not stay here and relax?
Welcome. What can I get you? I go wherever my heart takes me, and I bring my little shop along for the ride. Who knows what customers will see next? Not the most practical business model, but it's what makes me happy. And my little niche has made me popular with the locals.
Do you have any preferences?
Willie's Coffee.
Thanks for coming in.
Nothing special. Halfway to rank 8. Wait, hold on. Oh, okay. I thought he was already in the party or something. I don't even know if he's going to be a party member, but still. You guys visiting? Don't you worry, this city's plenty safe. We were pretty swamped in the war. Imperial spies were crawling all over the place, trying to steal tech. But we kicked them out. And all that's behind us now, all that's behind us now, so we can get back to keeping the peace. Okay. Oh. Drugstore. Plaza. come on. We gotta get going. There's so much to see. The Motor Pavilion's a hotspot, but I really want to check out those local Vern shops too. Imagine getting my hands on one of those new stereos. It'd be a total chick magnet back home. I'm sure. So, I'm never gonna. Xingnong? How do you say your name? I'm gonna go with like Xion. So, Xion, why do you pick Basel out of curiosity? Isn't Tharbad more the entertainment hotspot? In practice, yes, but where'd all that film equipment come from? That's right, Basel. Plus, I mean, look at this place. You've got so many picturesque locations for a film shoot, it's not even funny. Gotcha. My bad for asking. He has a point. This city is absolutely stunning. Maybe we should make a point of going here again. Vern's HQ is huge. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. They're the nation's leader in just about everything, film tech included. Oh man, this is bleeding edge. There's so much cool video tech here. Oh, and there's this other place. We first years decided to take a little unguided tour of the city. We've been to Rower, which is where Reinford's headquartered, and we thought that place was high tech, but boy, Basel's just in a whole nother league. It's got so much stuff going on. They have these huge facilities and experiments all within city limits. I hardly know where to look first. I want to take in as much of this place as I can. Yeah, Rower definitely still feels like a not medieval. I don't know. They don't have like street lights or no. They have an escalator.
Okay.
God, I don't remember Rower at all. Whew, we've been real busy lately, but I gotta stick to the landing. Now's my chance to make a name for myself. I refuse to lose to the guys. I'm gonna smash that glass ceiling and make the board of directors. Just you watch. Good luck. Stay away from there. Okay, all my errands are done. I should go back home before Dad starts worrying about me. But man, why did Dick get so angry back there? Playing with RC cars is supposed to be fun, so what's his problem? I don't know, where is he? Oh, they're taking the aero tram, but you could just technically walk over through there, but...
Not this way.
Not that way.
Not this way.
Not that way either.
Not this way.
Not this way. You? So, that brings us to an interesting question. How does the Bank of Edith invest in Basel going forward? The market's shifted heavily towards state-sponsored development. Venture capital isn't as big a player anymore. But we still shouldn't put all our eggs in one basket. Balance is key. With reparations drying up, the tides are soon to change. Now might be the time to future-proof our investment portfolio. Nah, I knew this would be boring. But no, they just had to drag me here anyway. Frickin' student council president. Just thinking about it gets me pissed. I wonder what Ren said to him. Sasha's annoying as well. Can't give me some peace and quiet. And why the hell do I gotta babysit the freshmen? Okay, everyone's here. Let's get the show on the road. Given who we have, the Motor Pavilion would be a good place to hit up first. I need to work together with Ren to make sure this trip is a success. Oh, that's really bad. 340 health and cure stat down? That's potentially the worst. No. At least that cures blind. That's potentially one of the worst drinks I've seen. Oh, they must be upstairs. Welcome to Basel Station, one of Kelvard's biggest rail hubs. We also produce a cutting-edge operational management system here. Several companies are testing the waters with it. Plus, Ventos, the industry leader in locomotive production, calls Basel its home. Working with them is a walk in the park. Not to toot our own horns, though. Enjoy your trip, folks. Thank you. Now, the Transcontinental Railroad Company. They're headquartered in Edith. On top of that, we have our own domestic line, the Calvard Railroad, and the Edith City Subway. With all that infrastructure working together, we give even Erebonia's railway network a run for their Mira. Sounds complicated.
Not this way.
What? You don't want to go there without Van? Okay, I think that's everyone. That is definitely everyone. Let me guess, the tram's out of order and we gotta walk. Where the hell's Dick? That little girl said, why did he get so angry? And we haven't seen anyone. You don't see aerotrams much across the continent, do you? I'd call them a must with where Basel is located. In Newtown, the Artisanal District, the Institute of Science, it travels along a loop and helps consistently deliver parts wherever needed. The Artisanal District's platform is on the right, so just tap your card against the ticket gate. All right, let me give it a try. With your rank, you're free to use the inner-city aerotrams for hassle-free travel. Please mind the gap and watch your hands and feet as you board the aerotram. That was it? There. Hey, why didn't you get a seat? You're just like standing? Oh, I'd sit down right away. I can't stand standing. Can't stand it.
What a spectacular view.
There we go.
Though I get a little dizzy when I look down. And wow, Newtown is already so far away.
Enjoying yourself?
Yes, tremendously. I bet Fairy would enjoy this too. I wonder if she's gotten the chance to ride yet.
She really is so cute. But how is someone like her connected to those others?
I don't know, but maybe you should be connected too if you want to know her better. Oh, bracer gun. Oh, damn. That is like a deep red roof. Here we are. This is the Artisanal District. Now I just need to find the hotel they're staying at. Oh, there's Van's pickup truck. So he drives an ingot. He's even customized the frame. Oh, wait, that material was only just developed. How did he get his hands on it? I didn't realize you were an expert. You pick up this kind of thing if you work with Vern long enough, I suppose. So how did you get to know people like them? What do you mean? The spriggan, or whatever you call him, and that red-haired guy both seem really shady to me. Though the girl and the maid, I think, they look like good people at least. I'm just having a hard time picturing what kind of group it actually is if you're involved with them too. Well, I can't blame him for thinking that way about them. Van runs a problem-solving agency in short. I work there as a part-time assistant for reasons I can't get into. And both work and my duties as a student happen to bring me here at the same time. Sounds like you've got a lot on your plate. Are you sure it's okay to be working with them, though? Vern's CEO didn't seem very happy about them sniffing around. Our work's complicated, I'll admit, but we don't do anything illegal. Technically. His willingness to hire an upstanding young lady like you does reflect well on him. I'll give him that. Even if I don't think highly of his choice to involve someone like you in a business like his. People say that about him a lot. You have nothing to worry about, though, really. He might skirt the rules here and there. but he's still a man I can genuinely respect. Well, if you say so. He feels like one of those guys who takes some getting used to. The way he treated me was just... I was so close to forgetting, too. Oh, is he gonna hold that grudge? Did something happen? Nothing worth bringing up. Anyway, we shouldn't keep your friends waiting. Yes. Oh, we're over here. You came quick. Oh, wait a sec. Isn't that... Sorry for keeping you waiting. Katre was good enough to guide me here. Huh. Thanks for helping her out. We ordered some engadine for the group. You want to join us? No, I'm fine. I'm not hungry right now. You're lost. That taste is downright divine. I'll make it up to you some other time then. You don't owe me anything. It's not like I did anything special. I suggest you don't pull any funny business while you're in the city, though. No causing trouble for the women in your group either. Oh? I'll get going now, Agnes. Let me know if you need my help with anything. I will, thank you. Man, would have been nice if he gave me the chance to thank him somehow. Heh, puberty's rough. He sure had a soft spot for you, though. Do you think he just struck me as the very friendly sort of in general? We got along right away. I hope I can be friends with him, too. Oh, I'm sure that won't be a problem one bit. I'll be happy to introduce you if we get the chance. How old are you, 5? There's nothing wrong with wanting to make friends. Yeah, no need to rain on her parade. Here's your order, one of our famed engadines. Is it a cake? Now this is what I'm talking about. Come and have a seat, Agnes. I actually can't figure out what that is. Is it a pie? I'll get to cutting it right away. This is more pie than cake. She always used to make engadines for me back in the day. Oh?
I finished, Catra. I'm quite confident in today's dessert. The more worried you are about something, the more important it is to take a break and relax. No need to push through.
Is this Professor Hamilton? What? Or your mom? Or are they the same? No, that can't be right. I think I can trust Agnes, but I'd better keep a close eye on the rest of them. I don't want anything threatening a place so special to me. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to say hello to the supervisor and take care of my usual work while I'm here. He doesn't really seem like a fighter. He might not actually be a party member. That's the stuff. You don't find a better marriage of flavors than these bitter walnuts with sweet caramel nougat. It's so mouth-wateringly rich. You wouldn't believe how well it pairs with strong coffee. I swear, I was born just to savor moments like this. No one wants to hear this every time, you know? Just eat the damn thing. He's describing it to a T, though. I can't get enough of that buttery flavor. Munch. If Fan says it's good, then you know you're in for a treat. My nose is good for more than just sniffing out trouble, you know. I feel like you're joking, but I could buy it working for stuff like this easy. Indeed. Now I think we've rested long enough. Perhaps we should get to work. Do you think we should prioritize investigating Vern? Nah, I think we should hold off on doing that. Can't imagine we'd find anything major this fast, even if we tried. I'm thinking we should start wandering around Basel and taking care of 4 SPGs. That'll give us a decent idea of the situation here. The same pattern as usual then, but how can he be so sure that word of our work has spread to here? Good question. Vern's boss didn't seem like he wanted to help us any more than he had to. No, I don't think we gotta worry about that. Not after my headache of a friend slapped this job on us. Right. That man from the CID, he did seem like the highly capable person, though that's the least to be expected of the chief analyst. Oh my god, I can't read. You and he go back quite some time, I believe. Unfortunately, yeah. I doubt he's here in person, though. More than likely, he sent someone in his place. Between this and that other project he teased, I'm sure there's a ton of scheming going on in that head of his. Guess we should go find out what kind of 4 SPGs we got waiting for us then. So, when do you need to be back at the hotel? And what are you going to do about your uniform? Ren said to be back by 6:30. I brought some clothes besides my uniform. Don't worry. Let me go and get changed. I'll take you to our room then. We will handle paying the bill in the meantime. Barry took Agnes to the girls' room so that they could get changed. After she was done, they reunited with the rest of the group and began their first day of work in Basel. Alright. This is a big area. Damn. This is a surprisingly big, dining area for a Trails game. They're usually very claustrophobic, small.
Don't take too long to decide now.
Soup. Uh-oh. I'm probably going to make this. I'll double check that in a second. Uh-oh. I'm broke. I'm super broke.
Come back soon.
Oh, I have to read it. Right. And I made 2 of these. I just haven't eaten it. And I'll wait to do that. Read? Right. Use kitchen. Oh. It's our first out of battle cooking one. It seems like a decent one. It's got 16 CP on it as well, which is good. But I need a beast essence, so I have to wait. I'm not spending money buying that, that's for sure. I could probably sell those. To be honest, I think I might have to. I'm very low on money. Oh boy.
Don't take too long to decide now.
I do have 4. Or I could sell the 2 Zarin powders, which is terrible. But then again, just do better. Do better in battle, and I don't need these, right? It gives 100 CP on a revive, but right now we have no other way of making money. This is it. All right, we have 17k now.
Come back soon.
Because we're in a new area, I have no choice. I have to. Wait, did I talk to you? Yeah, I did. Now that I'm all checked in here, I can take it easy for the rest of the day. This is the life. What am I here for? Well, I work for a wholesale company that deals in industrial ornaments. They ship me out here to check out what's hot on the market and bring some samples back. Plus, talk to some of the manufacturers. But all of that can wait for tomorrow. Today I've got dinner for one and a bottomless wallet. Thank goddess for company funds.
Alrighty.
So you don't have your boss with you this time? She just gets to enjoy traveling alone. I think she scared the shit out of them and they don't want to deal with her anymore. Which is kind of funny. She was just so gung-ho about exploring and they're like, oh my god, please stop. Alright, so that's where we're going for that. Lawrence. Have I met you? Probably not. I'm an engineering consultant who works with clients and workshops both. He doesn't know where to look. So that they can work together at peak efficiency. So my travels often bring me to Basel, naturally. I'm something of a regular here at the inn. Basel's artisans speak for themselves in terms of quality. Clients everywhere want their work, and my job is to help them get it. Just the other day, I hooked up with a prestigious watchmaking firm with Gowland's workshop to make their custom gears. Okay, sure. No one in that giant room. Okay, it's just another bedroom. Holy, this city is going to be something. What the? Okay. Wait. Oh, that shop's the one inside. Up? This is a mess of a map. Barnaby. Whoa, it's not easy working in product, let me tell you. Mediating between factories and artisans is stressful work. Now, the artisans are saying they want to delay everything so they can do just these tiny tweaks to the products before it goes on the line. I don't get it. Why do they care so much about that extra 1%? It's good enough as is. Ah, bah, we ain't allowed. Our card rank just isn't high enough. Yours is?
Right.
Damn. Okay, wait. Also, Rosette hasn't been in the party for a while. Wait. Yeah, we'll swap you two. I gotta keep Fairy in.
Understood. Very well.
You really got to work with Giscard as a parts supplier? That's amazing. Oh man, I can't believe I get to be your student. Yeah, yep, sure did. They had me working on the joints, and they needed parts precise down to the micro reg. Our factory's already famous for casting and lathing, but I'm still honored they picked us for a task over the other shops. I'll say that's so cool. Just I'm kind of bummed that I'm only hearing about it now. I hope I get to work on a big projects like that someday. When's my big chance gonna come around? You know, that's a good goal, but I don't think you're ready for that just yet. You have this habit of ditching your work before it's polished. You gotta look where you're walking, you know? You look too far ahead, and then you'll trip over yourself. That's true. My boss's strength is precision. He can cast metal parts even more precisely than machine metalworks can. I really hope I can make stuff as good as he does someday. And man, have you heard about the projects he's on? He gets to work on these awesome machines. It's so cool. Nordmans have developed a lot, but at the end of the day, they still run on mechanical gears and hinges, just like any other machine. That's good news for us metalworkers. We're the backbone of the whole ornament industry. We'll have steady work for decades, I'm thinking. The more moving parts you've got in a machine, the more likely one of them will break. Also very true. Hello. I've been hearing that a lot of places in town are having problems with the grid. I never heard that back in my day, because there was no grid, of course. It goes to show the more you rely on tech, the more it can let you down. Yeah, but it can also benefit you. Plenty. I wonder who lives here. Yeah, it's really high up.
Ooh, there they are. I'm so glad I finally found them.
Oh.
Hello. Is there something you need from here? The owner of this house hasn't been home in a while, I'm afraid.
We were just walking around and happened to end up here. So, do you know who owns this place then?
You could say we're acquaintances. Well, that might sound a little too cold, actually. I don't know if I could really call us family, but we are close. Just not as close as he is.
What? Girl's IQ points have all gone into her face and tits. Total ditz with a capital T. Aaron.
You know, you guys are all just adorable. Especially you tiny thing. Where are you from? Do you want me to show you around?
I'm not that tiny.
Silly me. I forgot I have somewhere else to be. You won't be able to meet this house's owner. But the boy looking after it in her absence should be back tonight. Goodbye now.
No. Okay. Is this Professor Hamilton's house and Catre? Yeah, probably. She was dressed like she's a researcher at the Institute or something. I wish we could have talked to her a bit more than that about that. I wanted to make her understand that my size isn't all there is to me. I'm strong, too. Late 20s, huge tits, kind of an airhead, freckles, glasses. Yeah, I'd hit it. Are you going to start behaving like an adult, Aaron, or am I going to have to force you to? I wonder if that could be... I don't know who that is. She's woman in white coat right now, and I have 0 guesses, so... Just a random guy staring at boxes back there. Okay, where are we going? How do we get to... Is that the church? That's probably the church. Okay. Oh, hello there. My name is Sister Paula, and I'm new to Basel in this church. Admittedly, it's quite daunting. I grew up in the country. These fancy machines and technologies are so far beyond me. I can hardly wrap my head around what the artisans and students discuss with me. Still, I'll do my best. I'm still knowledgeable about the matters of the heart. If anything has you nervous, I'll help however I can. I hardly ever saw machines in my hometown, and now I'm surrounded by them. I want to help the townsfolk here, just as Father Flickdom does, but I've definitely got my work cut out for me. Flickdom? Is that you? Flickdom. Well, what a pleasant surprise. It's not often we greet travelers from afar in our humble church. We tend to only see locals here, artisan students, researchers, and the like. We see some rather famous faces here even. Big or small, we welcome everyone all the same. To worry is human. Those anxious or disconcerted may turn to open doors. Oh. Sure? Is that everything in there? It was. All right, I guess we'll go check out this one. That looks... Is that a Panzer Soldat? What are you working on here? I guess we're about to find out. This is a main story area. What the heck's that noise?
The heck's that noise?
Oh, there we go.
Jiskar workshop. It must be coming from inside here.
This is a mechanic shop, right? Let's take a peek inside.
And we're in. Oh! And get a load of that. Oh, damn, that looks pretty fancy.
Come on, we ain't got all day. Get that work done.
Definitely not a Panzer Soldat. Something new. Yes, sir. Are those ones from... Are those from one of the Empire's Panzer Soldats? No, they seem a little different. Yeah, word about these things has gotten out in certain circles, but most people still don't know about them yet. Guessing you do, though. Your company's involved in their development, right? Yes, though not that much. We have only been assisting in trials. Who are you guys? I haven't seen you around here before. This is a restricted area, you know. I totally get why you'd want to gawk at these beauties, but they're technically not public knowledge yet. Go ahead and move along now.
Wonder if they're the guys.
I didn't know machines like that were being made here in Kalvar, too. Sure are. I've heard the concept behind their design is different from the Soldats over in Erebonia, though. They're going to be revealed to the public with their name sometime soon. Sure feels like we saw something we weren't supposed to, even if it was just the legs. I imagine that while they're being kept a secret from the public, most major groups and organizations have already been told about them. That includes those abroad, our international allies, maybe even the Empire. I believe you are correct in your assumptions. I think that's true for all weaponry that's going to be rolled out soon, too. Not just Soldat lookalikes. Either way, this looks like the biggest workshop in the Artisanal district. We'll have to come back another time if we get a chance. I'm actually surprised that that is the height before the waist. Soldats were definitely not that tall. Yeah, because that would go, like, the head would be right up against the ceiling if the scaling's the same, which is big. Where does this go? Huh. It seems like somewhere we technically might be able to go. It's got a yellow marker. And then we got this over here. Nothing going on over here. Damn, that is a pretty big tower. This place is kind of cool. Kind of really cool, I mean. Word on the street is Giscard landed another big project. Old Giscard heads up the Artisanal Guild. Artisans Guild. Is a fellow member. I'm proud to have him as our ambassador. I'm happy to be where I am, but Giscard didn't get where he is by settling. I gotta keep moving up in the world, just like him. I specialize in pressure equipment, and that's a big niche nowadays. Only gonna get bigger, my gut says. Yeah? My son got into the institute. He's studying there now. I'm really proud of him for that. I just wish we could get along a little better. He's really into the cutting edge tech, like the stuff they're researching over there. And, you know, that's all well and good. But theoretical's tougher than applied, you get me? Funding is super cutthroat. He's got to be careful, or he'll just be spinning his wheels. Sure? I sort of get you. That's our in. All right, I picked up all the lunch orders now to deliver them. A lot of the artisans have this habit of getting so caught up in work they forget to eat. So the inn decided to start up this delivery service last month. That way they don't accidentally go hungry. It's just the right time for me, actually. I was trying to find a job, and then the inn came a-knocking. It worked out perfectly. Sure. Katre's been awfully busy these days, hasn't he? I do hope he's keeping well. I know the professor isn't around anymore, but Giscard and plenty of others are still around to help him out. But he's still feeling uneasy about things, regardless. Okay, we're gonna save that main story for last, so we don't miss anything. Phew, those errands took a lot longer than I thought they would. And I think I'll rest up for a bit before I go see my dad. He works at the shop floor here in the Artisanal district. I'd say I've earned a break. This must be the Aerotram station. I can't believe it goes all the way up to the sky. That's right, this'll take us to Newtown in no time. All you need to do is hold your certification card over the ticket gate. Oh, guess we're not taking this one after all. Our D rank card isn't accepted on this Aerotram, apparently. We need a C rank card or higher. Are you sure? I could have sworn we had C. Way to roll out the welcome mat when we're here for Elsign. Would it kill them to throw one of their biggest stakeholders a bone? I was really looking forward to it too. Well, no use crying over spilt milk. You can head up if you want, Agnes. We'll just take the long way. No, it's all right. I'd rather we stick together. I'm sure we'll get to ride the tram another day, Fairy. Don't let it get you down. You're right, yeah. Why is he trying to give us the shaft with the... just giving us no access to anything? He does not want us to look around. Another delivery man. Whew, technology, huh? We have to handle all kinds of gizmos and doodads these days. I couldn't tell you what half of these even do, but we make sure to treat them with care, all the same. Usually we end up delivering them by hand. When you put them in the truck, they slide and bang around, and that's not good. Okay. Go in there after. Blanca. First the fire at that plant, then the car was having trouble. I'm beat. It's only the afternoon. I really can't do all this on my own. Thank the goddess that Regina and the others are here to help. Oh, Elvis is here too then? Maybe we can finally clear out that backlog I've built up. Alex was telling me all about you. You're awfully interesting folks from the sound of it. Hopefully we don't have to tackle any big cases together, but if we do, I'll have your back. Okay. Damn, with a place this big, you only have one bracer normally? That's odd. Well, if it isn't Van, surprised to see you taking a business trip this time of year. Yeah, client came in with a big job, so we're out here taking care of that. Looks like you're moving up in the world. Moving on up. Last time I saw you, you were a part-timer still in school. Now you're the receptionist? Yep. They hired me here fresh out of college. Is he another acquaintance of yours? You got friends in all sorts of places. Oh, we're just in the same field. We worked together on a job a while back. Jin was actually telling me about you the other day. He said that we should be fine contracting you for help if we needed to. I heard the same from a friend of mine outside the guild. Something serious goes down. There's no shame in us working together. Oh, who? Renee or Kilika, I'm guessing. I swear, I can't walk 5 yards without people dragging me into their business. I ain't a bracer, you know. Oh, speaking of which, you're... Elvis, Regina. Speak of the devils. These 2 bracers work in Edith, correct? Hey there, I didn't think we'd run into you guys here. Oh man, don't tell me we all got shipped out here on behalf of the same guy. Obviously not. I have no idea why you're even here, but we're here on official orders from the guild, not an individual client. And wherever you guys go, trouble seems to follow. I think it's making me superstitious, not gonna lie. Hopefully that's not the case here. Man, I don't enjoy it any more than you do. Stop framing it like I'm the one at fault. I'm just doing my job and putting food on the table. Surely a C-rank bracer's got better things to worry about than some spriggan, so let me live rent-free in your head, yeah? Stop letting me. Smart ass, I swear, this is why I can't stand you. You're always just... forget it. Just don't get up to in our business, got it? Yes, sir. I know he's a bit abrasive with you, but I do think he respects your abilities. If you come across anything, just let us know. You're doing work for the guild anyway, so we might as well share intel. Funny way for him to show respect, but, well, you do you, Bracer Boy. I'm not too worried about him. If we need the guild to lend a hand, we'll ask for it. For now, we've got our own business to focus on. Word is you've been busy yourself, Van. I keep hearing about all these jobs you're taking on. Seems like all of Calvard's running into trouble, and I can't deny that worries me. It makes these reports here all the more alarming. Guild's on alert too, huh? I don't know much about what's going on here in Basel yet, but hopefully we'll get to the bottom of it soon. And I hope so too. We're not technically working together, but it would be best for us to cooperate on this nonetheless. Ow, my foot. Agreed. Good luck out there, Alex. I've gotten word about how the power grid and orbital network have been acting up lately, too. It's only been minor blips so far. I didn't notice until somebody pointed it out. But we shouldn't just ignore it, and that's all the more reason we need a tech-savvy bracer out here to help us out. Regina's even able to use the generalized Aeon system. Oh, so she should be just what the doctor ordered. Of course you guys got here first. We had to stop by a bunch of places, a bunch of small towns on the way here. That's the trade-off with being a public servant instead of a private eye. As soon as we're all checked in, we're heading right out into the field. Don't go making more work for us. Okay. We ran into Blanca not long after we arrived. Man, she's fast as ever. We really have to get cracking if we want to keep up with her. If you come across anything, just let us know. You're doing work for the guild anyway, so we might as well share intel. Sure. Blanca's literally the only bracer here? This is a lot of floors for one bracer. Oh, wait. No, they're both civilians. They're both kneeling down. I was gonna say, maybe there is another one. All right, that is everyone. But I'm gonna see if we can sneak around to Newtown before. Are you gonna let me, or are you gonna tell me to wait? Oh wait, this way.
This is the wrong way.
Okay. Hold on.
Very well.
Aha.
Very well.
Oops. Don't eat that yet. It's too good of a heal to waste. This, on the other hand, can go. It's like a 4 SPG. There's a professor I look up to as a mentor of sorts, but I just can't do this anymore. I'm trying to gather evidence to prove he's been abusing his power over others, and so I want to get a verbal testimony. I don't want this to blow up, so I haven't spoken with the guild or cops. I'd like to request a careful investigation. Oh. Anonymous. Huh. This one's real serious sounding. Yeah, and I understand why they don't want to go to the guild or police about it. I really hope we can help them while we're here. We might be able to, we might learn more about what's going on in the Institute while we're out working on it too. That'd be 2 birds with 1 stone. Makes sense. It sounds harmless to me, but what's your take? Barry brought up a good point. We can get some info on the Institute while we work on this case. Pretty vague, though. They didn't give their name or the professor they're accusing. Really going out of their way to make our job difficult. Naming names in this case may result in the professor or other parties threatening the whistleblower. I believe our client just prefers to err on the side of caution. Yeah, that tracks. Fair enough. Rosette, can you handle recording our convos? Certainly. We gotta be careful who we talk to about this, though. Client doesn't want word of this getting out. Let's start with people unrelated to the Institute, and that way we don't accidentally hit a nerve. That makes sense to me. I imagine there will be plenty of those here in the Artisanal district. Let's get started.
You have my support, Mr. Arkride.
Okay. Someone's abusing their power. Oh. No? Okay, I can't. My son got into the Institute. I'm proud of him. Yeah. He's cutting edge technology, theoretical. Okay, so just Rosette is new. He mentioned that he's a member of the Artisans Guild. He might have some dealings with the Institute himself. Yeah, guess it'll be easier to just get the info out of him than somebody higher up the food chain.
Indeed.
Now I can.
Let me ask you something.
Doesn't ring a bell, sorry. My son is studying at the Institute and he's never told me about anything like that. That doesn't prove it one way or the other, of course. I just haven't heard about it. Did he tell you about any other stuff? Anything helps. Well, sometimes I do hear about people in the same lab butting heads over funding. I heard these grumblings about 2 professors going at it even. It seems like a pretty stressful place. With all the greed and infighting over projects, it sounds like it's got everyone at each other's throats. That makes sense, yeah. That might be what started the harassment. You know which professor specifically? I really can't remember, sorry. I feel like there was at least one of Professor Hamilton's students involved, but that's all I got. I see. I wonder if this professor was jealous of someone else, or someone envied them instead. No, thanks for the info, all the same. All right. Didn't really give us a direction to go on. If we could talk to his son, that might be more helpful. Oh, you would probably be helpful. Not easy working in products. Artisans want a delay. Why can't they just... What's up with the extra 1%? Yeah, that guy. This guy works in product procurement, huh? Don't think he's working for the Institute, but he might know a thing or two about him. Wouldn't hurt to ask.
Can we talk?
A professor abusing their assistants? Well, I'm not sure why you're asking me specifically about it, to be honest. I just work in Vern's procurement division. I don't attend the Institute or work with them directly at all. We know, that's exactly the angle we want. Word travels, you know. I get that. I haven't really heard anything about it, though. Sorry. Vern and the Institute are very closely linked, though, and that does create conflicts of interest sometimes. I may not have heard about it, but it is believable. It's very possible the two sides are stressing each other out. Could you tell us a bit about how Vern and the Institute work together? The Vern Company awards grants to the Institute of Science to research and develop new products on their behalf. That allows the Vern Company to curate their products with research from the Institute's experts. Oh, wow, that's really neat. If I recall, Vern can trace its roots back to the old Artisans Guild and to the Institute itself. I always figured they worked well together because of that. They did. Past tense. They had a good relations while their senior advisor was still there. Alas, she left Basel some time ago. Now Vern and the Institute hardly collaborate at all. It's every project for itself. Maybe the asshat in charge scared her off? Thanks for the info. That helps a lot. I think that's all there is to see in the Artisanal district. We should check Newtown next. Since we cannot use the aerotram, we will have to either walk or drive there. Let's take a walk. It'll help us get more acquainted with the city and its people. You gotta be kidding me. Walking's a pain in the ass. I, for one, think a stroll would be lovely. Me too. Let's make our way to the bridge then. Barry, give Aaron a piggyback ride. Wait. There is a yellow here. Why is there a yellow? Or orange, whatever color. There are two shops in here. I missed you. My sister told me that she'll hold down the bar and I can do all the other stuff in exchange. Honestly, I feel like I'm doing the lion's share of the work. She dumps everything on me. Now I have to manage this delivery system she just cooked up on a whim last month. Oh. I'm in charge of helping out guests and outside of the bar, so let me know if there's anything I can help you with. I just wasn't figuring out I'd have to do all the online order work too. We have a dedicated delivery guy now, at least, and the online ordering system is up and running too, so it's a lot more manageable now.
Do you know what you want?
Oh, your shop is just going to bed. Well, we're moving on. Even the locals barely use it. It's because most either go by car or use the aerotram. You rode the aerotram, right? How was it? It had the best view, but it was a little scary too. I didn't think there'd be a difference in ranks. Have you never used the aerotram in the past, Van? Wait. Yeah. Nah, I got to ride it when I came here a couple of years ago. Just had a regular old ticket. From what I hear, security within the city's undergone a massive overhaul. After the war, the government ordered a total reform. I don't find it surprising that they would want to be careful, very careful, with an experimental city that is very nearly a national secret. Okay, but tell me how that puts us at a lower rank than a bunch of kids here on a school trip. I don't think that's that they're high. I think it's more that we're low. Still, it's not a big deal, as long as we can drive. By the way, pretty sure we'll eventually bump into your classmates. You okay on that end? I'm fine. I explained things to them for the most part. We might happen upon some info before us, so if we see them, let's make a point to ask. That's our new party member. Anius is gonna hire the entire student body to work for Arkride Solutions next. That would be hilarious. What the hell? That's a lot of people. Okay. Welcome to the Aerocham. You have a D-rank certification card, I see. I'm sorry, but this Aerocham is unavailable to D-rank riders. My apologies, but for safety purposes, we cannot permit you to board. That's fair. Oh, this is an optional side quest I can pick up. Okay.
All right.
Spriggan, I've heard that you're a tester for Marduk. With that in mind, could you help test a brand new holocore? Oh, it's been developed at the Institute of Science. I'll be waiting for you at the Vern Star. Oh. That sounds... Well, it doesn't sound fun, but... Okay, you guys moved, but you don't have updated dialogue. They have all sorts of stuff here. You can tell it's only Vern products by how much they have. Company stores or something else. I'm not buying any of the bigger stuff. That's all out of my budget. But just browsing is fun in its own right. My husband works at the workshop, so sometimes I browse the shelves for stuff he tells me about from work. Okay. No one else here. Wait, hold on. Oh, I can't... I really wish I could go first person, but that is pretty pixelated. I doubt you could actually read it. I know in Tokyo Xanadu, there are like tons of Cold Steel books in the bookstore, and there's like a Cold Steel thing going on. So I was wondering if there'd be like a little Tokyo Xanadu flag or something. No, these are pretty generic. Damn. You know, maybe for a potential Tokyo Xanadu 2. If that ever comes out, I will be the happiest person ever. Welcome to Vern Plaza. We're managed directly by the Vern Company. So we've got stuff your other Vern retailers might not. Our first-party management also lets us put in direct orders for you, among other special services. It's one of the many benefits that come with being right here in Vern's backyard. It's proved a big hit with customers here. We're looking to expand this business model too. We want to open first-party Vern stores all across the country for the best customer experience. Okay.
Hello there.
Ooh, this 5,000 and a Vern cap. I have to buy one. I have to buy all of this. Aaron and Dingo. Oh, wait, what was this? 6 strength, 12 defense. That's not really that great, but I guess I could do this as well. Like maybe like 400. Just get a little money back.
See you again. Hello there.
And we haven't done any fighting or anything like that. So yeah, I doubt there's going to be anything new in any of this. Yeah. Is everyone's plugins good? Yeah, they are. Okay.
See you again.
Aaron?
I'll take that.
Dingo?
Thanks, man.
Ooh, 10 more points. He's so close. Wow, this is really cutting edge stuff. I'm surprised they have this in the store. Yo, Athena, right? You had that request for us? We're with Arkride Solutions. Sorry, I just wasn't expecting that. I didn't think you'd take my request. Yes, my name is Athena. I'm a researcher at the Institute of Science. I mainly do orbital energy research. Right now, I'm working on the new holocore designs. I've finally started beta testing, so having people to help out is a big relief. Thank you in advance for your help. Can do. You can stand to relax, though. I ain't gonna eat you or anything. Sorry, I'm just not good with people. It's why I'm really interested in communication technology. Being able to talk to people from my own room sounds really helpful. It's kind of why I wanted to come here. I want to make this world a little less daunting for people like me. Huh. Can't tell if you're actually enthusiastic or just motivated by fear. You sound like my coworkers. So, do you need me to go over the details? How is this gray? Okay. Much obliged. Okay, right this way. The manager and I will take you through it. So these kind folks are helping you to test it out. Nice to meet you. Name's Radad. Well, I'm the manager of the Vern store. Depending on how these tests go, you might see this hollow core on our shelves soon. So I'll be keeping an eye over these field results myself. You wouldn't mind reporting your findings to me too, would you? Not at all. Right, let's go ahead and dive in. So here's how I want the test to go. Testing. This new hollow is named Posel. I'd like you to equip her to your Zyphus and take her in a few monster fights. Anything specific you need us to do once we get into a fight? I need you to do 5 moves or more while you're S-boosted. Oh. Once you're done, I'd like to hear how it felt to use. Sounds easy enough. 1 second here. Okay, here we go. Here you go. Posel's a cute name, assuming I'm saying it right. I'm curious to see what kind of hollow it is. A brand new hollow core straight from the Institute. Oh man, I can't wait. Uh-oh, my voice. Okay, well, I had some issues there. One, obviously my throat was starting to go, so I had to go grab a drink. And then I came back and I accidentally bumped my computer. And it turns out if you very slightly bump this computer, there's something wrong with it. It completely crashed the system. I did not lose the first half of the recording, so thank God for that. That immediately scared me. But yeah, I didn't lose it. It somehow saved it, thankfully. But it's been about 20 minutes setting things back up again to record, and we're in the middle of the side quest. Luckily, I got, my voice back a little bit, so that's good. I can't wait. Well, she's a bit unique. You'll find out more after you equip her. Now we just gotta find some schmucks and ruin their day. But now that I think about it, where are the monsters around here? The road we drove in on was all cleaned out. If you're looking for monsters, I'd say, oh god damn it. Hold. Found it.
The long-distance passenger train to Basel, Provence de Auge, will soon be departing.
Auge. Okay. If you're looking for the monster, I'd say Auge Canyon to the south is your best bet. Yeah, once you're off the road and past the orbital lights, things get a bit dicey. Auge, I'm gonna have to say that so many times. But you guys look pretty seasoned, so you should be fine. It'll make for a nice little test bed. Well, fine by me. Let's set on down and give this new hollow core a whirl. Oh right, gotta equip it first, duh. Indeed, once we've finished our preparations, let's make for the canyon. We should be able to access it from the road next to the Vern HQ building. Okay, yeah, I remember seeing that. Talk to you again? Okay, I think I'll just wait here a little longer. So first equip it, and then perform some actions. Well, I'm thinking maybe 5 times? Sure. Does it matter who? Let's give it to...
Don't worry, Citri's got your back.
We'll give it to Rosette. Wait. R1?
Don't worry, Citri's got your back.
Auto equip. Edit quartz. Change arts. Don't
worry, Citri's got your back.
Do I have to do it from here? I don't remember ever changing a hollow core. I know I've done it before, but...
Hello there.
Modify? Set plugin, maybe. There, no, that's the arch driver. How do I change the core? Holy shit, I forgot. I looked at all the buttons, I swear. It's not, oh, you can't be clicked on someone. You have to do it from this menu, not click into anyone, okay. Holy shit, I have a bunch. Decreases defense and increases attack when boosted? Oh, damn. 20. Oh, God, this is a blood for blood. Arts cast time 80%? What? Decrease cast time and increase. Okay. Anius, I have something for you. I don't care about your healing. This is gonna be. That's a good one. Okay. A massive stat boost, accuracy, 25% crit rate, 40% evasion. Okay, this thing is amazing. If I get to keep this, which I don't know if I get to, that might be.
I'm Raquel. You always have me in your corner.
Oh.
Activating maintenance mode.
See you again.
So like campy. Hi. Activating maintenance mode. Okay, so we can't go down that road, but down there. We did everything we could and it still fell through. What are we supposed to do? Just listen to me. I don't even know what I'm to do with myself anymore. Who is this? He may have information relevant to the case. Yeah, I can't deny I'm curious myself. And then we just leave him? I guess we'll come back to him. Okay, what is this? Pharmacy. Oh yeah, the drugstore. Welcome to Cerise Drugs. We've got all your medicinal needs from OTCs to prescriptions from all the big manufacturers. I personally recommend the products made from Remiferia and Vern Company's joint venture. They're wonderfully effective. With them, you get the best of both worlds, Remiferia's cutting-edge medicine and Vern's low cost. They may be a startup, but their quality speaks for itself. If you're in need of medicine, give them a shot. Okay.
Very well.
Forgot I have to move my phone away from my mic, or it does that beep beep thing. Really weird. Anytime you put your phone near your mic, it like does like a staticky, a weird nonsense once in a while. That's actually pretty damn good. 1005 CP. I wouldn't buy multiple though. That's something for Renee.
Shopping.
Nope. Oh, nope. There we go. And then that button.
Don't mind if I do, Van.
You're getting there. You're very close. De Niro. Bleh, I'm getting distracted. Gotta finish up my errands for the night. I need some detergent and canned food. My folks are out of town for work, so I gotta clean the place up before they get back. I don't want to think about what they'd do if I forget. Though they went off on me before. Anyway, so if you want us off your back, then land a job and stay there. I can't argue with that, but man. Okay, we have 2 more places to go and a bunch of main story. I'm going to try to get the other side quests out of the way first. Let's just talk to the people.
I don't think the others are back yet.
Okay. So Artemis Academy is visiting, huh? I don't recall them doing that in previous years. I guess this year's been really good for them. Well, Basel's a wonderful place for students to learn about engineering. I hope they see that firsthand. And big tech isn't all we have here. Just look around. The geography here is simply breathtaking. Our food is well worth the trip, too. Okay. This is my first time in Basel. I'm here for work. I gotta say, this place is every bit as futuristic as they said. Longport has its old new town. its own new town, but they sure as heck don't have aerotrams or giant orbital generators. This feels like a cutting-edge city in every sense.
This is the wrong way.
That's all we can do in here? Oh. Okay. All right, Van, it's time. I guess this is main story, but it's fine. Wow, there's so many cars. I had heard about its capacity, but it's very impressive seeing it in person. Welcome to Automotive Heaven, the motor pavilion, where all the big manufacturers strut their stuff before they hit the market. Vern's big here. Naturally, they've got a bunch of makes under their wing. Lino, Ingert, Red Star, and Etchoise, that's your big four. This is where they show off all their latest and greatest stuff. And for gearheads like me, it's both a peek at a new model year and a chance to yoink some of their ideas for our own projects. When I come to Basel, you bet I hit this place up every time. The most important place in the city, full stop. That's great, Grandpa. Now let's get you home. I see. I do hear that the four manufacturers compete with each other a lot. That they have their own specialties, but nonetheless push each other to innovate. Does that factor into the showroom too? Oh yeah, these guys are ruthless. They all specialize in different things, but when markets collide, you bet they're at each other's throats. And then that's good for the consumer. Lino and Ingert especially. They both manufacture their cars here in Basel, so they headhunt and poach from each other like nobody's business. If you get time to kill, I highly recommend stopping by here and shooting the shit with the salespeople. They might convert you. Adios, kill me, or him. His passion for cars is already evident with this truck. It's natural that he be drawn here. We might as well take a look now that we're here already. Oh, there's Dick. Okay. They said that didn't know if there'd be an RC tournament this month. Man, I was so ready to beat Milia this time too. Well, if there's no tourney, then I'll make my own or something. I want to challenge her again, and this time I'm gonna win. Nice, so he's just a little too competitive. Man, there's just something about cars. Having all that power at your fingertips, feeling the wind rushing by. RC cars are cool and all, but once I'm old enough to get my license, I want to take a real car out for a spin. Oh, I thought that was glass. Oh, Univer. Oh, hey, you two. Didn't know you were coming out here. We're planning a big drive, so we figured why not. We wanted to check out those new models from Autumn, and man, these things rock. Cosmetically, it doesn't look much different from my old model, but the suspension here is... Man, this thing's gonna fly right through the corners. That's Ingert for you. They know how to get the best parts out there. Best out of their parts. And are those new tire compounds too? Haven't seen these before. They're always looking for ways to improve. As if you weren't enough of a kid in a candy store. Not knocking it though. Aaron looks like he's having fun too. This pavilion does seem to draw like-minded fans. My uncle was an Ingert engineer, so I'm a big Ingert fangirl too. I drive a Lino though. It's what I can afford. I really want to get a sports car though. Once I scrounge up enough Mira, I just can't wait. I saved a bit of money by buying the last gen model, but I still had to take out a 10-year loan. Worth it though. There's nothing like having your very own speed machine. So I can't go cheating on my baby with some shinier model. I gotta break her in first. Sure? Welcome to the Lino exhibition space. This is our flagship model here. We worked hard on the interior for this revision to try and court older drivers. It's much more comfortable inside than before. Lino's the everyman's car, yeah? I see them all over the place nowadays. When I was taking driver's ed, they'd stuff me in a Lino made for newbies. Lino specializes in safety and economy rather than power or carrying capacity. Per their slogan, they manufacture cars everyone can count on. That's the common perception, yeah. We're a big hit with families and people who need daily drivers. But that's not all we do. We make RC cars, off-roaders, and we field entries on the Z1 circuit too. We're careful not to pigeonhole ourselves in any one niche. We're growing and evolving every day. And that's what we're all about. We make cars you can count on, no matter what it is you do. We really pride ourselves on that mass appeal. Our cars have been adopted by just about every class and demographic. They're plenty safe and a cinch to drive, making them popular with all kinds of people. Sure. What can I do for you? You interested in oh, hold on a second. I see that glint in your eye. You're a fan, aren't you? Good catch. My pickups of my baby. I actually took it out here with me. Hey, a man of culture. I can tell by that look on in your eyes that you know quality when you see it. We pride ourselves on how modular our cars are. They're strong, they're durable, and you can customize them however you want. I saw you walk in and your eyes jumped right to the suspension and cooling. I know those are popular mods on our models. You're an avid aftermarket shopper, aren't yourself, if I had to guess. You know exactly where to look. Oh yeah, guilty as charged, but you know, it takes that same kind of mindset to know people like doing it. So, something tells me you're a gearhead yourself, am I right? You got me. I probably spend like half my bonuses on aftermarket mods. Jesus. I got some photos of my new project here. Would you want to take a look? Oh, I'd just be honored. What kind of pimped out ride does an honest-to-God Ingert engineer come up with? Now who's slacking off on the job? Part of what makes this job so satisfying is meeting customers and getting their feedback on our products. We really hammer in how utilitarian and customizable our cars are, and that gets a more specific customer demographic compared to Lino. So, when I talk to a customer about our models and aftermarket mods, we really see eye to eye a lot. It's like making a friend. Yeah? One more person. Welcome to the Basel Motor Pavilion. We've got the latest and greatest models from the Big Four on display. Do take a look. We've opened up displays for all the new models they unveiled this autumn. It's gotten us a lot of attention from gearheads the country over. Of course, we've got models you can order today, too. Take a look around and see if there's anything you like. I love how this place is so unrealistic in the fact that no one's, like, walking up to you and shoving their product in your face. They're just talking about how much they love their cars. Normally, they're just like, you're going to buy one. And, you know, I can tell. It's going to happen. No one once said, like, hey, you should take a look at this car, you know. So, this is the path through... Auge. I already forgot. I went back and looked at it, and I think it's Auge Canyon. And it certainly fits the name. The terrain of the paved road or path appears to be quite complex. Watch your footing, guys, or you'll be flying headfirst into the river. You could take this road to the Liberal Kingdom, right? If you wanted, yes, though it would take several hours to get there even by vehicle. On the other side of the border is a fortress known as Zeiss region. Wait. Is a fortress in the Zeiss region. Signs like these make it clear just how far from the capital we are. We've been jumping all over the country so much lately. Sheesh. You're just happy to have an excuse to drive around and you know it. Hey, I'm a simple guy. Well, let's get that holocore tested, shall we? Our task is to equip the Posal and act 5 times while boosted. Right, let's go. Nah, it's done. It's already done. I'm not going to actually look around until next episode. I'm just going to get this out of the way.
Look out for ranged attack!
Oh, I have to be... Can't S-boost unless you do this.
Max boost!
5 actions, huh?
Don't mind me, it's working!
Anything fast?
Don't mind me.
I guess I'll just do this. Can I get both? Where's your back? Oh, it's way over there. Never mind. One skill coming right up.
Bring it on.
Cancel that.
It's over!
A chance!
That procs so often.
There we go!
Alright, don't kill him yet. Alright, you
Don't mind me. Max boost! Don't mind me.
still have your boost.
Perfect chance!
I guess these are probably going to die. Yeah. I'm just going to kill you quick there.
I can live with this.
Okay, so that was 2 actions.
Down below?
Nope, we're sticking to the road for this assignment.
Good call. If we went that way, we'd be a perfect target for a pincer attack.
That is definitely a later. We're definitely coming back there. Oh, hey.
I thought it was a bad idea. Why'd you even ask?
Look out! There's so many of them!
Boost.
Don't mind
Ooh.
me. Coming right up!
Oh, they're all dead. Jesus.
Activating scope.
You guys weak? Could I farm you? They are so weak. Holy. You know what? Defend.
I'm not getting free.
Payback time!
Here goes.
Damn it. Oh, right, defending. What does the defending count as an action? Because then let me try that. I'm gonna, your max boost, defend.
Perfect chance.
And then if I do one more action, it should tell me I'm done. Maybe.
Activating scope. There we go.
Don't kill it.
A chance!
Defend.
All you got?
Still boosted. Okay.
Coming right up. Miss Alfayed.
Okay, well, it didn't tell me if I was done. I don't know if defending counts as in action.
A chance!
Cancel that.
I'll dice you up! They're stunned!
A chance.
Defend.
Shield. I won't let this chance slip by. Skill coming right up.
I hope attacking counts.
Activating skill.
Like, when they say move, what do they mean by move?
Have we done enough testing for the hollow core? Praise Arusha and the flames. You did wonderful, Fairy.
Yes, I believe so. We can report back to the client anytime.
All right. Well, yeah, normally I would search the rest of this canyon, but obviously I'd like to get the other side quest out of the way, and then we'll search it before we move on in the next episode, probably. Assuming the game doesn't force that on me. We shall see. Force the day to move on. Oh, you moved again. Phew, now that now I'll finally be able to get started on the report. I just gotta wait for the test results. Yo, good timing. We gave the new hollow core a spin. Good work, everyone. Would you mind sharing your feedback? Can do. She's peppy. That's about it. It's got good stats. Oh, can I have the hollow core back first? Sure, here you go. Returned it. Thank you. Let me go ahead and start uploading the combat data. Just a sec, okay? Okay. Athena connected the hollow to her laptop. So, while it's uploading, how did it feel to use? Performance, bugs, anything at all? I don't have much to say about his performance, being honest. It's more, I swear, that AI didn't know the difference between a fight and a playground. What the hell's up with her? Don't be so harsh. She had this childlike whimsy to her. I found it pretty cute. It felt really weird. Does she heal people in combat? That's what it felt like to me, at least. A very unique core indeed. Should it hit the shelves, I imagine it'll be the talk of the town. I, for one, do not vibe with the idea of carrying a little girl around in my pocket. And I'm sure any self-respecting guy wouldn't either. But I don't know, our resident weirdo already has one of those, so maybe that's what he's into. Zip it, Aaron, and leave her out of this. Not like I picked either of them. That's awfully rude, Van. You'll upset her if she hears that. You're right. Oh, right. A word through the grapevine is she's an interesting hollow herself. No, you mean Mare? You're familiar with her. Oh, yeah, the professor told me about her. according to him, she was actually an accident. That PMC wasn't even trying to make the pinnacle of all holocores, but somehow they just did. And that's why I asked you guys, actually. I knew you had experience working with cores like her. Well, that explains the funny feeling I had, so it wasn't just a coincidence. Your professor must be pretty informed if he knows about Mare Bear. Indeed, her existence isn't technically confidential, but she hasn't been promoted or publicized either. I imagine word has reached the inner circle of the industry, the 3 disciples at least. Yep, that tracks. It was Professor Cronkite who told me. No wonder he knows. He's pretty much carrying the Republic's engineering sector on his back. No, I can confirm he's the real deal. Not an engineer worth their salt, who doesn't know about his work. Yeah, he's really leaps and bounds above me. He can be scary sometimes, but he really knows his stuff. I learned a ton working under him. Being honest, it was actually him who came up with Poscel's adaptive AI design. I owe him for that. I did hear rumors about him, but I can neither confirm nor deny. So he's the creep. He's the creep on the block. No, not that's not it. The reason Poscel's is a girl is because she's meant to simulate how real humans grow and learn. So the more she learns, the more she matures. Right, that's the reason. Aaron, why don't you grow up too? Does it really learn just like a real person? That's so cool. She does, yeah, but according to Professor Cronkite, she doesn't even come close to Mare's inner potential. It's been bugging him lately, actually. He was all, if some security company can make an advanced holocore, why can't we? He's been researching holocores in his spare time to try and figure it all out. Huh, guy's driven, that's for sure. So, getting back on topic, the core was fine. Being a child that hasn't learned much, yeah. Her abilities are pretty basic stuff, but she was pretty easy to use. Really? Thank you. Only real snag I ran into was it being a bit janky deploying shards while I was boosting. It didn't really hamper me at all, but still. What? I don't. No, I don't understand. Compared to other hollows, Poscel's deep learning algorithms may increase processing overhead and delay combat functions. Huh, maybe this is just something they didn't program to happen, but it's something that did happen. You know, there was just no actual delay on my part. Optimization should be a priority to help mitigate that, though some latency is probably unavoidable. Yeah, that does make sense. Can you each give me your feedback too? Fans cohorts each offered their impressions. Conveniently, the holocore finished uploading the combat data to the laptop just as they wrapped up. Thanks for waiting, guys. Now that I have the data, let me give you this back. Permanently! Oh, we can keep her? Mm-hmm. I just wanted to thank you for helping test her. We'll be pushing updates out once we iron out the kinks, so she should get better with time. Thank you so much for your help. Now I need to get back to the Institute to analyze this data. Sounds good. Take care.
Mission accomplished. Great job, you guys.
Mirror deposit confirmed.
Right. I hope that gave Rosette extra Employee of the Month points, because I want her to get some points. But, you know, if it doesn't, it doesn't. Oh, you still have it on. Honestly, who would I give it to?
Maintenance mode engaged.
Hold on.
Hello there.
Arch damage and the max EP. What is Vine? 16 and then physical damage 22. This one's just better. Vine needs to go. Although Citri is good for. I'm gonna give her Citri back.
Good hands now.
Fairy can permanently have. Oh, I should max it out, but I'll wait. I'm definitely gonna give her this. Just overall, this is going to be a big boost for her whenever she's S boosted.
Me in your corner.
Plus, little girl on fairy. It just lines up with her. All right, let's go this way first. What is this? This building is Liberal ZCF and Epstein Foundation, eh? Oh. A foreign tech foundation established using your great-grandfather's cash, right? How famous it is even in the Republic. It's kind of funny that it's been dumped over in the corner like this. You're so rude, Aaron. It's fine. But before, all the buildings were part of the Foundation's branch here. Indeed, as part of their downsizing in the Republic, they moved to this location. Its performance in other countries remains stable, but with tech going the way it is, it's only natural there be a dip in business. Right, with the Zypha. What was it before again? I think they were doing the rounds underground. Ramda, 5th gen, co-developed by Vern and Epstein. What the 6th gen would look like sparked a hell of a lot of conversations both before and after the war. And they went and pulled what even the Empire's Reinford company didn't dare do. Cut the Foundation out of the equation. It caused some pushback across the continent at first, but now their technology is well on the road to being available to the public, and they'll do anything to keep themselves in their current favorable position, I would imagine, even use Marduk for practical testing. Though perhaps it isn't my place to weigh in on the matter. You got that right. And the one pushing that is as national policy is... So, ZCF was the one that developed airships, right? Yes, they're a facility located in Zeist in Liberal. In Zeist in Liberal. You can find their products all across the Republic, things like communications equipment or household goods.
Being a friendly nation, they do have a cooperative enough partnership with Vern, I suppose.
Hello there.
Fan and friends. And look at you go on, yes? Hard at work, I see.
Just Oh, weird. What you were doing earlier. You're researching with your coworkers as part of your visitation, yeah? I am. I hope you don't mind me going off on my own. Well, she's putting the work in. You guys have business here? We do. I have personal connections to ZCF and the Foundation, you see. So I thought this would be the perfect place to get a first-hand look at international technological exchange. What she said. As someone from the Empire, it's a topic I personally can't get enough of. And I heard they made memory courts for films and stuff. How could I not want to come? How nice. I'm sure there'll be an endless amount of information to absorb there. Just leave this part to us. We'll be sure to write up a report for you. But you better nab up some sweet scoops in exchange.
What are students doing here? Oh, of course. The educational visitation.
New? Oh, we didn't mean to crowd up the path. Wait, I've seen him somewhere before. Think I recognize him too? I'm sure you do. He is rather famous. He is? Greetings, Professor. My name is Ren Bright. I've heard all about you from a certain other professor.
I didn't realize you were studying abroad here.
Oh, Cronkite.
Cronkite. I believe this is our first time meeting in person. I found your papers fascinating, I must say. Welcome to Basel.
Huh. Papers? It's an honor to have my work read by such a brilliant mind. Might I trouble you for some time to chat in the near future?
I would welcome the chance, though I'll have to pass on speaking at length with your classmates. Now, I am a busy man, I'm afraid, so if you don't mind, I will bid you farewell.
Ooh, what was that quick side-eye? Well, that stick couldn't be farther up his ass, but he's got the chops to back it up. Yeah, his background is Eastern, right? That was Professor Yang Cronkite. Well, the young genius carrying the Republic's engineering community on his shoulders. He's been presenting groundbreaking tech across all kinds of fields since before the war 2 years ago. Oh, now that you mention it, I think I remember him in the Tyrell Times. He's said to be a genius, the likes of which we haven't seen since Professor Hamilton. But how are you connected to someone like him, Brent? I believe the others are waiting, so how about we go? Don't be late for the meetup, Anyas, otherwise I'll have to give you a good spanking. I know. Have fun leading everyone. Wink. Hold on, Ren. I don't think you can get away with not answering. Well, good luck with work. Shall we? Yes, let's give this our all. Oh my god. Now he... Wait. Worked at the Epstein Foundation for years and years now. I remember before our exclusivity agreement, we ended up in patent litigation with the Vern Company. Then we were ordered to scale back our operations and move buildings. But that cooperation was what put Basel on the map to begin with. It was all thanks to the research Professor Hamilton brought back with her. They can't just tear our teams apart after all the projects we developed together. It's not fair. Ew, I had no idea. So why? There had to have been a reason, right? Sounds like Vern got dragged and kicking and screaming. But you know, there's no point in moping about the past. You gotta play with the hand you're dealt. Yeah? You're right, yes. It's just difficult to stay motivated, especially when my own pet project's been stuck in limbo. Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off just finding a cabin somewhere and fishing for the rest of my days. Well, I'm not gonna stop you. I do hope his fortunes change. He still got more? To think we were all working together just a couple of years ago, and now it's all done. I appreciate the sympathy from the ZCF folks, but man, I just can't find the motivation anymore. Sometimes I wonder if I'd be better off finding a cabin and fishing. Alright. Well, that guy's... What the hell is this downstairs? I'd be happy to answer your questions if you have any questions about weaponry. I'm an engineer, after all. Vern Company weapons have gotten lots of good press for their innovation. Every day now, I get orders from the department over in a store over in the capital for new parts and supplies. The manager over there can be a bit obsessive, but once you get to know him, he's pretty sociable. Working with him is a breeze for me now.
Do you know what you want?
Oh no, upgrades! I can't afford all these. Van, 100%. Who else? Rosette. I can't afford the rest right now. I'm so broke. Wait, what were these? The flexible coat's new. And very good for literally everyone for 1 evasion loss. Unfortunately, I have to wait till I can farm.
I hope to see you again.
Thank you. If there's anything you need, feel free to ask. The company sent me here as a temp. That way we can gather customer feedback straight from the ground level. All right. I don't know how I missed that shop. All right, so... You. Okay, this is for the side quest. Ooh, it's been a really busy lately, but I gotta stick the landing. Now's my chance to make a name for myself. I refuse to lose to the guys. I remember that. Nah, she's an office worker in Newtown. Average Joes like her can have better info than meets the eye. Let's talk to her and see what we get.
Very well.
Let me ask you something.
Abusive professor. Harassment. Honestly, that wouldn't surprise me. I've heard nasty things about some specific professors at the Institute. Really? I won't name names, but I've heard a thing or two from a friend of mine. She's a researcher at one of the labs there, and every night they're sleeping at the lab after unpaid overtime. One little mistake during the day and they get torn to shreds. I would quit. They say it's considered normal there. You just work until you drop. My friend, she told me one night that she was having suicidal thoughts. I had to talk her out of it. That's horrible. Does the Institute not know about their working conditions? Oh, they do, but it's fear that rules the roost there. The Institute's senior professors are like celebrities in their own right. Nobody can touch them. They control whether or not you have a career in this town. Vern, my own company, everybody. They all go through the Institute's pipeline. Huh. Out of curiosity, who do you work for? This Orbital goods supplier. They've got a license from Vern to sell their goods. So it's not like I can speak up about it, because then there goes my career. Word travels fast. Yeah, that tracks. Vern and the Institute might as well be Basel. You speak up and you're never working in this town again. I can only hope we find a way to right this injustice. Yeah. That's certainly important. More serious than I thought it was going to be. All right, and then you are last, and this is a topic. I'm actually going to split this before this, because we're going to be finishing up this quest and moving on with story right after. So, I'm yeah. Well, we're gonna finish up this side quest, check out there, and then go out. I can't find a good stopping point though, so this is really awkward, but I'm going to stop here before we learn too much information. So yeah, thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.